It's raining heavily, or it's raining cats and dogs. What's the difference between these two examples? That's right, the second example uses an idiom. Now, idioms and expressions are extremely important. However, they can be confusing because their meanings are not always literal. Now, idioms reflect the culture and historical background of the country, which makes them even harder to understand. It's part of the language that shows your language proficiency, but there is no rule to follow. It's also a major topic in the EMSAT exam. Many questions revolve around idioms and expressions in the vocabulary section. Moreover, using idioms and expressions in the speaking test improves your IELTS speaking band score. Let's take a look at some common idioms. Number 1, don't cry over spilt milk. Now that means stop thinking about things that have already happened that you can't do anything about. For example, I know you didn't mean to break my phone, so there's no use in crying over spilt milk now. Example 2, hit the nail on the head. Now that means to say something that is completely correct. You hit the nail on the head with this color of wallpaper for the living room. It looks better than I expected. Example number 3, to skate on thin ice. Now that means to be doing something that is dangerous or involves risks. For example, he's skating on thin ice by lying to the police. Example 4, costs an arm and a leg. And that means it's very expensive. For example, this bag cost me an arm and a leg. So what can you do? You need to start learning them by heart and practice using them in your daily conversation to keep the ball rolling.